welcome back to Reading Homestuck. I'm here with George.
Hello.
Once again, there was a fucking gap before he got his cue. That's how we do it here, boys. Oh,
It's just it's inevitable.
it is inevitable. But before we begin, a little bit of unfortunate news. Arthur is no longer going to be a part of the show. He has decided quite reasonably, he has decided he needs to focus more on his university work and his studying, and but he may pop back in here and there a little bit, but for the most part there will, for a good while, not be an Arthur for the show.
For the time, pull one out for the homie.
Pour one out for the homie. Pour one out for the homie, you know.
He's not dead, but
He's not dead, but pour one out anyway.
Pull one out anyway. This isn't a suggestion, it's a demand.
Yeah, this is an order. This is an order. You have to.
I will actively reach through the screen and I will pull one out for you if you do not.
I will pour it out on your crotch.
I'm gonna go that far.
Is it coffee?
Whoa.
Okay. I will pour it out on your crotch. I will make the McDonald's hot coffee incident happen again. You know that fucking story about that was like, oh, it's ridiculous because obviously coffee's hot. You know, it welded her it basically welded the woman's fucking It welded it shut.
I know.
It welded it shut, and I'm only going to say it because I don't know if we're far enough into the video for me to say this, any unfortunate words yet, any demonetizable words. Any words that would make the YouTube algorithm go, huh?
What's this? But no, I know what happened. Yeah, there's an incredibly good video on YouTube about why, about like lawsuits that were demonized, and that is one of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was also sort of addressing the audience as well. Didn't know you knew that though. You know.
Yeah.
It's some interesting information to have, honestly. But
it's very interesting. And if members of the audience are curious, there is a very good video. It's on a channel called Legal Eagle.
You know what? Fuck it. Oi. Future uploader me. I don't address you often. iCard, up in the fucking top right corner. Fucking... Go.
Link it. Do it.
Also, if you don't get iCards, link in description. Or pinned comment. Or wherever I decide to put it. But if you don't link it, future me, I will be annoyed. But you, unfortunately, won't be annoyed. Because you're, future me. And if you forgot about that, you forgot about being annoyed. Anyway. But we... Fret not. If you like the three-man band dynamic, we will be trying to find a new co-host to help us out with the show. And as another funny thing, we won't tell them anything about Homestuck, and a little social experiment. We'll see how much they guess about the law. We won't explain anything.
It'll be funny.
It'll be funny. It'll be funny to just watch somebody get thrown in at the deep end of the pool of Homestuck and see how
3,000
see how
pages
slowly
in.
they drown. To continue the pool metaphor, we're going to see how long it takes for them to drown in the deep end here.
Yeah, welcome to the dream pools, motherfucker.
Oh god. It's just a regular pool, but Mask is playing really quietly over loudspeakers in the background.
not what I meant, but oh god, that's even worse.
It's worse, it's worse.
It's worse than, liminal pool spaces.
Yeah, it's a
referencing.
liminal pool space, but mask is slowly reverberating throughout quietly reverberating throughout the entire location.
I guess that's what the mask is.
That's what the point of the mask is. We're not saying any other lyrics. Okay, right. Now
I don't even know the lyrics other than that.
Nor do I, honestly. That's why we're not saying any more of them, because we don't know any of them.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Colonel.
Colonel, yeah. You go with that.
Yeah.
We've got to have money. Right.
Whoa, fuck. A suicide mission, are you serious? No bullshit, that's not happening. Hey, look. Suddenly everything we just talked about was useless because it's time to make a plan that doesn't fucking suck.
Let's not be so dramatic. I was talking about my dream self. She's the one who won't be returning. That's what the mask is.
Oh, this is causing me physical pain at this point.
That's what the point of the mask is.
Oh. Haha, yeah. That's fine, I guess. Those fuckers are all kinds of mad expendable. Way to leave me hanging there. For someone who is saying, let's cool it on the drama. The whole I won't be coming back thing is a pretty theatrical bombshell for future reference.
That's true. Your outburst was pretty sweet, though.
Yeah, I know. So when I do my thing, make this map, which is, I guess, just like a solid black piece of paper, this is gonna be fucking stupid, isn't it?
Just a quick thing, can you try and make it a little more gravelly?
I'm trying.
Colonel.
Colonel.
Yeah. It's an improvement.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around.
We'll get it over time. Potentially. We'll get it over time. Okay.
Well, one does not start instantly doing Snake.
Yeah. It takes years of practice to get it. No. If there's one thing you have more than any of us, it's time. So whenever you like, as long as conventionally speaking, it's quite soon.
Psycho Mantis.
I see you like playing.
I see you've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Sunrise Sunbreak and Fire Emblem Three Hopes. That is just what they would see if they read my Switch.
Fair enough. Anyway.
Alright. So, dug it as long as possible. Then travel back to about now and go to sleep.
Sure. And if you have trouble going to sleep, maybe you can ask your patron troll to trick the telepathic one into putting you to sleep again.
What?
Each of us seems to have a troll infatuated with helping us. Haven't you noticed?
No.
What about the psychopath who's currently helping you?
Oh yeah, Terezi. No, she's cool.
Isn't that camaraderie blossoming into some sort of interspecies whatever?
It's blossoming into an interspecies partnership and incredibly shitty cartooning. What do you mean, get her to trick someone into putting me asleep again? When did that happen?
Just now.
Who did that?
That would be John's patron troll.
God, fucking trolls. Too many of them. Who can even keep track of this shit? Which one's yours? Is it the absurd Juggalo one? That would be hilarious.
There's a Juggalo one?
Yeah, see what I mean?
She's contacting me now, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, suddenly I'm not interested, so go talk to your fairy god troll. I'll be over here paving the way for your elaborate dream suicide. When I feel like getting around to it, I mean.
Thanks.
Later.
Oh god, what have they done to her? Yeah, actually, looking at it for more than half a second, they could have done Kanaya worse.
They could have done it worse.
They could definitely have fucked her up even more. But it still doesn't look great. But you know, could be worse. But let's hit it with that.
Well,
that was your cue.
Give me a sec. I need to warm up. It's been a while. It's been a while. Okay.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Okay. Oh hi.
Our third co-host is actually Kanaya. I still love that comment that said that they actually thought that your Kanaya voice was a separate human being. That's fucking high praise.
I'm just someone else.
Yeah,
completely different.
We've
person.
actually brought in George's cousin, the actual real Kanaya Merriam. Did you not know that George is actually a troll?
Yeah. George is just an alias. My name is actually
No. George is his actual name because it has 6 letters, so it's a totally valid troll name.
Actually, you're not wrong.
George Merriam. Oh shit, I've doxed him. Anyway,
it's alright. I'm on an asteroid.
He's on a different asteroid.
Yeah, you can't find me.
He's definitely not on this one. He's just on a different asteroid. He's just warping his cousin Kanaya in every so often.
That's what the point of the
mask is. Okay, right. I think at this point we have to. God. Okay, right.
Episode title, I don't know what
just
that's gonna be.
Just read the fucking line.
Since the gap between your present moment and the implementation of your mystifying self-destruction continues to narrow, this will be the last conversation in which I attempt to talk you out of it. Talk to you out of nicety. Out of it.
No, yeah, you almost had it the first time. Yeah.
Please help me. I'm struggling. This will be the last conversation in which I attempt to talk you out of it nicely.
Kanaya has mush mouth today, okay. I explained this. The intent isn't true self-sacrifice.
First of all, you're underestimating the gravity of a dream death.
He'll lose one of his cannon lives.
Oh.
He'll lose his canon lives, and he'll have to get stuck.
What is a canon life?
In the prison.
I don't know anything. Okay.
That's for me to know and you to not.
All right. I guess that's what the point of the mask is.
It's what the point of the mask is. Yeah. Audience, you get that joke. It's funny. Laugh at George for not knowing.
I was gonna make a joke about gravity, but nah. I don't think any of our audience watched JoJo.
Come on. You're underestimating them. You never
Well,
know.
if I am underestimating them, maybe. Who knows?
You underestimate their power. Anyway, yes, go on.
It's a pretty serious thing, okay? Dream selves are important to a person in ways that aren't always obvious. I think you're being frivolous, but that's not really the sentiment reinforcing the exoskeleton of my argument. Soon you will be blacked out of all trolling viewport, and I have no explanation for this, and neither do you, so I'll just assume the worst, and you should too.
Are you sure it's not because I'm sleeping?
I've seen you sleep before. Are you just asleep on screen? You are just asleep on screen. Like one of those awful sleep streamers. Like seriously, it's kind of cringe. peaceful and harmless and posing no threat to anyone. Unless, I guess, you're up to mischief in your dreams, which I cannot rule out. Actually, that's probably what you do in your sleep. What was I thinking?
Shh.
What?
Blah, blah, blah.
Right, sorry. I'm saying this is a special case. It is foreboding and disconcerting, and you are being reckless.
You're right. I can't explain why I go dark on your monitor, but I'm confident in my plan. I have it under control.
Your hubris is astonishing. Easily twice the mass of a universe, I think. That hasn't collapsed in on itself into a tiny lavender singularity, which is the most striking Marvel paradox space has coughed up yet.
Yeah, close enough. Maybe it did. Maybe that's what went wrong. We figured it out.
No, please, stop. Humor won't deflect my really big and important tirade, okay? You are investing too much confidence in evil gods who oppose Skya and your true purpose, and I can't abide by that. And as difficult as this is for me to confess, I think your plan is dangerous, and so are you.
Oh?
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm gonna have to devote all my efforts to stopping you.
I'm sorry to hear that, Kanaya. What did you have in mind for this new and exciting adversarial phase of our relationship?
I'm so glad you asked. You see, I've been training a powerful wizard.
Hmm?
His name's Harry.
Oh no. Oh no, it's not him, is it? Fucking... Oh, go on. Read.
Yes, you shout pull is like a tower broadcasting your fear across the ring, and you are right to be afraid. I've commissioned none other than the legendary Prince of Hope, and I'm teaching him in the ways of white sorcery. I've observed your methods, and you will come to the most unwelcome realization that all of your guile and cunning has finally backfired. This noble magician of pure light will serve as the counterpoint to your arcane debauchery. He will hunt you down, and goodness and hope will prevail.
Of course that prick uses white magic. Anyway, is it too late to throw myself at your mercy?
Yes, it's much too late for that. I wonder if I can say purple burglar alarm in that voice.
Oh, well,
You know
give
what
it
I
a
mean?
go. Give it a go. Give it a go.
Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar... Okay, I can't say it.
You
I was
can
wondering
say
if I was going to end up
rough.
having a Lenny moment.
Yeah, kinda. You can kinda say it. You stumbled a
Purple
little.
burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm. I think if I continued, I
Burglar and alarm do meld together there, so it's going well. It's going well. Okay. I see. Then clearly I will have to prepare for this soul-sundering duel whilst making my own funeral arrangements.
Oh yes, I do believe securing a corpse box would be prudent. Fit into dimension suited for your myriad of unassembled leaky body parts in aggregate.
An odd way to put it, but what will herald the arrival of this swift and right thaumaturge? Will I be blinded by the fearsome lashes of light ribboning from the incandescent coastline of his bestious aura? Should I borrow my friend's sunglasses? Beauteous, whatever.
Yes, definitely do that. Wait, I hope that wasn't too empathetic. Maybe I should clarify, all this is a big joke.
Yeah, I was getting that. You don't always have to tip your hand, Kanaya. You were doing well.
I was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. I think what I find most challenging about human insincerity-based humour is the degree of commitment to the fantasy which is apparently requisite.
We take it very seriously.
I mean to say, The gesture of hostility in this case was a joke. I did in fact train this character. I made him a wand to shut him up.
What you did? Really?
He wouldn't stop harassing me for your secrets.
That's incredible. Well done.
He's the one with the royalty complex and speaks with all the extra V's and W's.
Oh, I knew exactly who you were talking about from the start.
Okay.
Why, that's why I had that ad-libbed line from the narrator. I must say, this little project pleases me. Do keep me appraised of all further developments.
Okay, I will.
At least until my looming grimdark death steals me away.
Yeah, that. Still, something I don't really want to joke about. I hope that came across as a sincere statement.
Yeah, the thing about the fucking Eridan having a fucking, like, one, hope powers? He's a hope dude?
Oh boy.
So his shtick is hope? What?
I'm not gonna make a comment.
Okay.
Because I don't even know how to process it.
Yeah, fucking okay. Yeah. So far. So everyone's got their own, like, element and shit.
Or like mechanic.
Well, yeah, no, like I'm talking their titles and shit, you know, like
Well, I mean, because some don't
Night
have
of
elements.
Time, you know.
Yeah, because time is an element. It's a.
Well, I'd say
is
like a fundamental force thing for the game.
All right.
So like, yeah. So like, Dave's got fucking time. Rose has light for some fucking. Like, half of them seem to be things that they don't have at all, and half of them seem to be things they have in fucking abundance. Because, like, Jade's like space, and she lives in a giant fuck-off house. But Rose is like light, and she's a fucking edgy bitch. Weird. I'm sure we'll probably get an answer later, but whatever. Anyway, Jade, answer fairy god troll. Oh shit! I drank all my water already. Well, we'll deal with it. Okay.
It's the Valley Girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jade.
Yeah. Oh, hi. I remember you. You talked to me a lot in my dreams.
Yeah. But now I'm talking to you being awake because your robot can't type because it had an explosion. Which is super tragic, I'll say.
That's a really janky and fucking stupid way of phrasing it, but yeah. That's because my dream self died pretty catastrophically.
Oh no. I'm definitely pretty sorry to hear that.
That sounds
Why did
incredibly fucking insincere. But thanks. But I think I'm okay. I felt pretty shaken up at first, though.
Yes, I did too. I spent so long sleeping and dreaming and playing on Frostbite that being awake was made to feel weird. And I didn't like it for a while.
Okay, cutting you off there, what the Could you speak in a vaguely normal sentence without random words jammed in there? You... what? Fucking... like, this isn't you, George, the narrator. This is a Tavros, the character.
I honestly...
What
I got confused because I was like, I read it word for word. I didn't add anything in.
No, I'm talking about Tavros, the character. Like, fucking okay. Anyway,
so
yeah, I've done a lot of sleeping myself.
Oh yes, I know. But I saw you. You were awake a lot too. After a certain moment, I spent just about every waking hour being asleep.
Wow, why did you sleep so much, you lazy bitch?
It was just a better way to be, more peaceful and fun, I guess. There was something that happened that was incredibly terrible and sad, and it made me feel terrible and sad and sleepy, and so I slept a lot.
Oh no, you added an extra a lot there.
I should, I realized that.
But at this point, frankly, considering his track record, that could have been 2 a lot. Anyway. Oh no, what happened that was so terrible? Reveal your trauma to me. Strange
I prefer
trauma.
that the thing I want to talk about to you not to turn into that topic.
Jesus, learn to form a sentence. Anyway, okay, sorry for prying. What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to ask you permission. Would I have asked?
I would have.
I would have asked permission the first time, but at the time you were not able to give it or talk or anything.
Permission for what?
To commune with your Lysis.
Why did you pronounce that like you were going to fuck my dog? Also with Beck. What do you mean by commune? Do you mean fuck my dog? Because if that's the case, then no. Obviously, no. What do you mean the first time? You did it before?
Yeah, I did before. And it means to talk to him and suggest he do something which is good for him and also the people he likes.
Oh, like a psychic power.
Yes, Queen.
Pretty sweet. When did you do it before?
Oh, very recently, personally speaking. But for you, it was very long ago.
Uh-oh.
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 And it was a really good example, I think, of exactly why Wigglers should not be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols.
Okay, that's funny. Tavros is pro-gun control, guys. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Or more likely, you heard it not here about a decade ago. When this page first came out, but whatever.
Yeah. And so I did the liberty of communing with your Lysis, which I hope wasn't out of line, but like I said, you weren't available, by which I mean unavailably small, and by which I mean you were a fucking goober.
You wanna refresh the voice there? You're shifting a little bit into Fletcher.
You wanna know how I got these scars?
You wanna know how I got these horns? Well, yes. You wanna know how these.
You wanna know how I
over?
broke
well,
my
you see,
legs?
you see, I was walking through this fucking doorway, and my horns got stuck on the sides of the doorway. So now I have to walk sideways through every doorway. Which is, it's good. It's good that I have these robot legs, because before I had to side jump my fucking wheelchair over and over again to get through doorways. Anyway. Oh no, oh, this is how he died. Tavros fucking murdered... Tavros fucking murdered Professor Gerald Robotnik.
Damn, the truth was revealed.
Which is how I will refer to this guy from now on.
And so, then I communed him to use his amazing powers to intervene and reroute the projectile away from the path that would have harmed you, and also, as a wonderful bonus and coincidence, there was also a felony on your property.
A felon?
A felon on your property.
No, he's a walking felony. He is a crime.
He's just a walking... And I think I was surely an aging rogue who was very much keen.
It was surely.
I think it was surely. I think, or it was.
No. It was, I think, surely an aging rogue.
It was, I think, surely an aging rogue who was very much keen on intruding your really nice-looking family. And as fortune would have it, the small missile was redirected into the senior interloper's chest, and he died. Yeah.
Okay, Tavros is...
Tavros looks like he's having a game of moment. He's about to anyway.
No, he just did. He murdered a man in cold fucking blood. Oh my god. That wasn't a senior interloper. I'm pretty sure you're talking about my grandpa. The fact that he has no fucking... I love the fact that, as Jade's saying this, Tavros is only just learning the word grandpa today, here. Okay. And if I'm interpreting correctly, you're saying you used Beck to make me shoot him. Oh, that's so awful.
What's a grandpa? Is that one of those, like, cringe things?
Tavros just goes full Goku and it's just like, is grandpa food?
Can I eat it?
Can I fight it? Well, not anymore, you shot him! Oh boy. Okay, it is basically an old man who serves the same role as I guess a Lucis does on your planet. He's like my dad, he took care of me.
Well, that is a really weird cultural thing, I guess. Sorry then, about my cultural ignorance. I'll make a tweet about it, and I'll post an apology on my YouTube account. And
okay, so Tavros is a social media influencer then. Okay, we're adding it to the lore. In our fucked up version of the lore, Tavros Nitram is a social media influencer.
Here's a little excerpt from an apology that I had pre-planned just in case I had to. It goes a little something like this.
Please say what
I've made a severe
yes, boys! The funny meme! It's the funny meme! Anyway. Well, I'm not blaming you or anything. It sounds like you were just trying to help. And you did save my life, but... I mean, jeez, talk about a misunderstanding.
Wow. Now I feel very
The way
stupid.
I delivered that line is very much on the level of, what's the deal with airline food?
I don't know, what is the deal with airline food?
Shit,
Speaking on a personal note, I hate airline food.
The deal with
What is the deal?
Fun fact, the deal with airline food is because you're so high up in the air, your taste buds and nose actually don't work properly because of the air pressure up there.
Oh, so that's what...
The deal with airline food is everything would taste more like shit up there. Everything would taste blander and worse.
So literally, it's my fault the food tastes awful.
Well, no, it's the fucking air's fault, George. It's the fault of air pressure and the fact that you are in the sky. Which, interestingly enough, human beings were not intended to be in the sky.
So I'm being gaslit by air itself.
You're being gaslit by Earth's atmosphere into thinking that it's your fault that the airline food tastes like ours. Yes.
Damn. The more you know.
Yeah, anyway, Tavros feeling stupid.
Just do the little the more you know stuff.
Anyway.
Well, and now I feel very stupid, but I don't think this will give. I don't think I'll give into bad self-esteem this time about this. It's important to stay confident about stuff. Don't you agree? That's why I posted my apology on YouTube. It's already up. I had it pre-recorded.
Wait, you pre-recorded your apology video before you shot my grandfather?
I mean, I pre-recorded it. About a year.
I like
ago.
the idea. I
It
like the
still
idea
applies.
that Tavros' hypothetical apology here is just like every time he has to mention the bad thing he did, it's very obviously like clipped and edited in. Like you can hear the click in the click in the audio where he's cutting in with what the actual thing he did was.
He also tries his best to keep everything in like the same environment, so it doesn't look like any time has passed.
But it doesn't work because with every single jump cut, it's all the same. Every time he has to cut in and say, "Shot Jade's grandfather" or something, it's the exact same clip every single time, and it's blatantly obvious because one of the other trolls is in the background doing some dumb shit, and you can see they're blatantly doing the same shit every single time. Like, Karket's just, like, screaming about something in the background, and it's always screaming about the exact same 3 or 4 words.
I can't believe you would do such a thing.
No, it's something completely unrelated. Let's be honest, do you think any of those guys pay attention to Tavros?
Oh no, I wasn't. I was thinking he was
yelling at
aiming at someone
Vriska.
else.
He was yelling at Vriska.
Yeah.
100%.
Why
It was
would
all.
you do such a? Why?
You're fucking spider bit, and it's that every single time in the background. Anyway. Well, Tavros. Yeah. Anyway. Sure.
And I think this is a good opportunity for us to bond and become closer in an emotional way. Probably. I'm gaslighting you into becoming my friend.
It is? And are you?
Oh yes.
It's not working.
Oh yes. See, the funny thing is, I also killed my Lucis by accident. And I mean, my Lucis was a little fairy bull, not an old man with a huge gun.
Oh no, how did that happen?
I murdered him inappropriately with a 4-wheel device.
What kind of device?
Like basically the kind for disabled people to sit in and roll around.
It's a good thing you replaced that word that was in your line there, Tavros. Very, very good call. Also, oh, you mean a wheelchair?
I guess that's a way to call it.
How did that happen?
Well, I was sitting in it, being disabled, like usual.
Wow, you really...
And
wow, somebody really drilled that into you, didn't they?
I don't know. I don't know if it's right to say.
Well, no, I was more... I was more having... It was a joke about, like, how... pretty blatantly, Tavros addressing himself like that. Vriska did it. Here on this podcast, we blame Vriska. For what? Yes. All things are Vriska Circuit did 9/11.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Anyway.
Next J-Slide stream. That's gonna come up.
What? I think the one thing that could kill me instantly is like J Schlatt having some cause to reference Homestuck. for an extended bit. If that happened, I think every synapse in my brain would just decide to stop firing and go on strike. I would immediately hit brain death. I would die that exact instant, and that would be that. Anyway, yes, fucking the line.
And
he was,
got under the wheel in his nap. He likes to roll around, you know, like the weird things that you have on your planet. With the
there are a lot of weird things on this planet, Tavros. For example, have you ever seen the bottom of the ocean? Because we fucking haven't.
Is that where the astronauts go?
You're a spacefaring civilization. How the fuck do you not know the difference between the sea and space? You broke your legs on a beach, Tavros. How do you not know the difference?
I mean, what I was saying is that when I was viewing Dave, he was
one is up, the other is down.
And the lyrics were like, something slow motion.
No.
I feel like an astronaut.
No. Okay.
What do you know about rolling down the deep shade?
Well, funnily enough, my brain is going numb. Anyway, I'm so sorry.
Could you call that,
No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Tavros. No.
I'm torturing someone with this. And it makes me...
Yeah, it's me.
happy.
It's me. The person who... It's me.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, also, I didn't realize you were paralyzed. Not that I'm saying sorry for that. That would be rude, I think. I'm just saying sorry for your loss.
It's okay on both things. He came back to life for a while and could talk, and that was great. And also, I'm not paralyzed anymore.
Oh?
No, I have robot legs. I feel great, and I can walk.
Wow, nice.
Oh yes, it's truly nice.
We stand personal development.
I'm a new, different guy, mostly. Being not physically handicapped is most certainly the key to having high self-esteem.
That... I don't know if I agree with that.
Absolutely, take it from me as what fact is true.
Well, I would if you could form a coherent sentence.
And now I feel emboldened to do some bold things the hero should do. Like save the life of a pretty girl and kill the fiendish old man who, whoops, wasn't fiendish and you loved him. I'm sorry. I already posted the apology again.
No, stop posting the apology. You posted it 12 times this conversation alone.
Yeah.
Also, how do you have access to human YouTube? It's the entirety of my recommended page. I'm sorry, Jade number 263. I'm sorry, Jade 3243. How many of this did you upload?
I lost track after 5,000.
You've numbered all of them. How did you lose? Well, to be fair, you haven't. You keep losing track of your own sentences. I can understand you losing track of fucking counting. Jesus Christ.
There might be some repeat numbers in there.
Oh God, yeah, true.
But yeah, I was
Well, anyway, that's good, I guess.
They're doing well in views, and there's ads on them, so I'm getting money.
Tavros, you're not getting a fucking penny. You have 5 subscribers. In fact, every single one of them has also quite a few views, yes, but every single comment is from those 5 accounts, and they're Spider Bitch 1 through 5, and they're all hate comments.
Oh, they're just fans. Anyway.
Sure. Anyway, I just wish maybe you told me what happened when I was younger. I spent years wondering about it. When I was really young, I was sure the doll sitting across from him did it. And for a long time I was terrified of the evil blue girl. She sort of haunted my childhood, and I had trouble sleeping for a long time. But of course, I got older and realized that was silly. And then I just speculated that maybe it was suicide. Which was just a really sad thing to think about.
Wow, yeah. I totally blew that then.
Don't upload any more of the apology video before you continue. Oh god fucking damn it, how many did you do?
I guess I could still tell you about it in your past.
But even if you do, I don't remember you doing so.
Oh, then I guess I won't. Instead, I'll just post the apology.
No! Okay.
But yeah, irregardless, the apology's up, and this is likely to be exactly the kind of thing not to stand in the way of good feelings about myself. I mean, I saw your Lucis, saved you anyway in advance, and I just wanted to make it possible. So there was the one involved with being the hero there to save you, like to put myself in your story in a brave capacity, because that's what feeling good and positive about yourself is about.
Oh god, no, he's...
Toxic positivity.
No. It's because Vriska keeps fucking bullying him and she looks vaguely like she's well put together, so he's just copying her. Oh, god. Whoa, you sound really... Wow, you sound really confused to me.
Absolutely, I am confused like a fox. The kind that has really high self-esteem.
What? Absolutely. No, wait, you're incredibly silly. I can't really tell to what extent you're joking around here.
I understand.
Fuck that up real bad.
And jokes happen, yes, but feeling great about yourself is not a joking issue. It is heavy-duty business and needs to be given all the seriousness that sad things get. I've learned that from my friends and also from Rufio.
Rufio?
Yeah, he's my stand.
What the
I mean a fake.
What do you mean a fake? What do you mean fake? Also,
a fake guy.
How do you have access to human animals? How do you have all of this shit? Are you outside of time or something? How are you getting random shit from our universe?
You see, I discovered a book, published back in like 19. It goes on and explains how he read JoJo.
Yeah. Because we can't be asked to think of the Tavros backstory where he read JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He has access to the parts that don't even exist
Fist of the
yet.
North Star, but then I saw that another guy made a book about vampires, but then later parts.
He has parts that don't even exist yet. My man's currently halfway through reading part 10.
Tavros reads part 10. Damn, I'd like to know what part 10's like if that ever happens.
Well, I mean, maybe we'll find out. Anyway, yeah.
Depends on how long Araki wants to keep working. The man's in his 60s.
Oh, fair. Anyway, we were at a fake guy.
A fake guy I made up imaginarily. He never stops being a thing. That's not real. I think maybe it's a tulpa.
Oh, like an imaginary friend. Okay.
Honestly, I feel like Tavros would tulpa himself. Just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, he would stick himself with that shit, yeah.
I'm pretending that being fully
there.
honest about Rufia's fakeness and being upfront about his general fraudulence, that it will only give me extra confidence. I'm pretending that as hard as I can in the most confident way, which makes it partially more true.
That, sure is a philosophy you have there.
Yeah, and being confident is always about saying and doing the things you feel, even if the afraid part of you says, no, please don't do that. Like, here's the thing. I'm afraid to say to you, Jade, but I'm too confident to let my afraidness make me feel terrible.
Oh? Well, what is it?
Remember when I talked to you a lot when you were sleeping?
Yes?
And we talked about lots of things, and we had some things in common, and it was nice.
Sure.
And I think consequentially, the emotion result is probably that I have some possible red feelings for you.
Red feelings? You mean... Whoa! Wait, really?
Wow, that was an incredibly hard thing to say and made me feel incredibly nervous, but I said it because of my remarkable, power self-confidence.
That's fucking
and
stupid.
now I think all that's left is definitely your reciprocation about that, probably.
Well, I don't think I can reciprocate.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're nice. But I don't really know you. I don't even know your name.
Oh gosh, how stupid can I be? I forgot to say, I'm Tavros. Lovely to meet you.
Okay, Tavros. I don't know if you've fully thought about this. You don't actually know me very well either.
Oh yes, I surely do. I stalked you.
What?
Because we had a number of spirited conversations wherein you were very nice and pleased to speak with me. Did I misinterpret that? Was that not actual niceness? Were you actually being fake? Am I gonna have to cancel you on Twitter after apologizing?
No.
Don't make me do that, Jade.
No. Also, are you not going to cancel Spider Bitches 1 through 5?
I thought we had something, Jade.
What, you and the Spider Bitches, or? Well, no, I was being nice, because I like to be nice to people when I can, and when they're nice to me. But things are a little more complicated than that. You can't know someone just by a few conversations. I mean, I only talked to you when I was asleep. I'm kind of different when I'm dreaming. I forget things, and at times I'm not totally sure what's real. Don't you remember that? Don't you remember that's what it's like to dream on Prospit?
Kind of.
Sorry, I feel bad for having to disappoint you, but I don't know what else to say.
Oh, but what about my attractive bravado and ignoring my instinctual cowardice hard enough to say that I like you? Isn't that supposed to be attractive and encourage the major having of flush feelings for others? I guess what I mean to say is, what about all my confidence? What do you think about that?
You're slipping into Heath Ledger again, but it's fine on this one. I think it's getting a bit weird.
Tavros starts entering his Joker arc.
Yeah, he's entering the Joker arc. Oh god. Okay. Jeez.
I might go with that.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll have to see how he reacts to being shot down properly.
I think this is how he's reacting.
Well, yeah. I mean.
Anyway.
Tavros, I'm really flattered you like me and all. And that sure is confident of you to say so. And that's great, but I guess confidence is one thing, but there's such a thing as being too forward, I guess.
Wow. Okay.
And I also think, and really this is just polite, friendly advice, that if you're really confident, you don't always have to say it all the time. Oh man, I'm sorry to say, it just comes off as a little insecure and off-putting and kind of defeats the purpose. And all things considered, I think we should just stay friends, or really continue building a friendship in the first place, since, like I said, we don't actually know each other that well.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No, if I'm being realistic, I think that's what's reasonable to say to me, and I'll work on toning down my self-respect a little. No, you should have self-respect. Just ignore the
boy,
YouTube
this is
videos.
frustrating. No, fucking Christ, no.
Ignore the new post about the manosphere.
What? Oh boy,
Just
this is
putting
frustrating.
up
Can we talk about this later? I have some things to do. Why don't we get back to the original point? Why do you want to commune with Beck again?
Yes, of course. I wanted to get approval from you to commune again, now that he's a sprite, to perpetrate one of my heroic ideas again.
Oh, what is your idea this time?
I suggest to him that he attack your adversary as well as ours, and maybe beat him to solve everyone's problems.
Wow, I don't know about that.
But I have great skill in commanding beasts to glory in battle, and yours is surely the strongest beast I've seen.
But he's my best friend, and you've already managed to get one of my family members killed.
But according to my self-confidence, I think I'm pretty sure that I can use his powers to be successful. Whoops, pretend I didn't mention my self-confidence or say anything off-putting.
Okay, but all of our adversaries have inherited his powers. I would imagine the strongest guy would have all of his powers and then some. I'm really not comfortable with this.
Oh.
You said you were asking me permission first, and I appreciate that. But if you're asking, I'm afraid my answer is no.
Okay, but I respect that. But I wonder...
What?
I wonder if a truly self-confident guy with the best self-esteem there is would even need to ask. Maybe the best guy would just know he would be successful and would do it anyway because it's for your own good and everyone else's. Oh, he's just becoming...
He is copying Vriska because...
No, that's not what I was going to say.
Well, no, it is exactly what she did, though, as well.
No, but he literally has gained a hero complex.
Oh, that too, true. Fuck.
He's literally...
Both are shit. But
rebuild Shinji now.
But he's also copying Vriska as well in doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's... Christ. Jesus Christ. No way. That would be smug and arrogant and would make you a bully. Later, if my friends and I want to ask Beck for help and decide that's our best hope, then that's our business. Until then, just please stop meddling.
Wow, okay. You're right about that. I'll respect your wishes, or will I?
No, don't. I'm serious. I think my headache is coming back.
I was just making a joke. Sorry, I guess us becoming a friendship doesn't have to happen now.
No, it's fine. I just really don't want you to do that, okay?
Yeah, sure.
I have to go now. Bye, Tavros. Slides upwards into the sky. I have to go now. The space colony Ark needs me.
Wait, Shadow.
Shadow, have you lost your mind? Fucking Christ. Okay, right.
Columbo time.
Can I take the Columbo? Because I can't do the Falago voice.
Yeah. Yeah, go on. Take it from me. Take all I've got left.
Jesus, shut the fuck up, George. You literally have Kanaya.
I know.
Oh wait,
I
no,
know.
sorry. In the law, I forgot. In the law, you don't. You just have your cousin Kanaya who comes in to do her own voice. I forgot the law we established at the beginning of the episode. The law. Fucking.
Anyway.
Well, you see, fucking. Oh, what's a good Columbo line to prime myself with here?
We all just witnessed what he just did.
Oh my god, I cannot believe how hilariously pathetic that whole exchange was. Even by your wretched standards, Toria Dork. Oh god, I can't breathe. Absolutely priceless.
Hey, Vriska, that was supposed to be a private correspondence of a personal nature. How could you even be reading that?
Tavros, sometimes your stupidity surprises even me. Next time you decide to open your heart to an alien girl, make sure that her chat client isn't being holographically projected for all to see, okay? I think... Oh, we could definitely keep going, yeah.
Whoops.
It was so embarrassing just reading that, Tavros. I'm embarrassed. I'm actually feeling genuine embarrassment. Your obscene incompetence is actually polluting my otherwise pristine composure. Nice going.
So, I don't care. You're cringe. Just immediately.
It's just that comment of just like, is that your OC?
Just immediately collapses like a stack of
bricks.
Is
that your OC? That's cringe.
You're cringe.
Vriska goes from spider bitch to a goat. Anyway. Jade let you down too easy. She's too nice. Someone's gonna tear into you for that appalling display. And once again, guess whose shoulders that falls on? That's right, Vriska's as usual.
I think she has the right amount of niceness, personally. An amount that is, some instead of none. Cringe lord.
Hey, I'm nice when it matters. Where it doesn't strangulate the critical development of people I give a shit about, okay? Really, I don't know what you see in her. She's completely useless, like you. Wait, of course, it makes perfect sense. You and she represent the ideal mateship. How could I have been so blind? Two perfectly pointless grubs in a bucket. Oh, I've got a lot to go through that. That's a long paragraph.
I have too much self-confidence now to be upset by your scandalous imagery. I don't think she's useless, and I don't think I am either, because of new self-esteem's obtained, remember?
Oh, will you please stop going on about your fucking self-esteem? I'll say this much about her, she was right about that. How insufferable you get, prattling on and on about how confident you are. Tavros, you give confidence a bad name. I gave you all the chances in the world to earn real confidence, but you failed. You couldn't even do one little thing I asked you to do. The one thing that would have made you man up once and for all. So instead you flew away and cried, decided to sleep away your sorrow for the rest of the adventure. Do you have any idea how sick that made me? Everything about you makes me sick. When you talk about your self-confidence, I throw up a little. You don't know what confidence is, You don't know what confidence is. Robo-legs don't give you confidence. That ain't no more true than saying my robo-arm gave me mine. See what I mean? Your confidence is faker than even the great Rufio himself, Lord of the Unreal. It's pure fiction. A false, fakey, fraudy con job from a wimpy loser, charlatan bullshit artist. It's shallow and nauseating, just like you. Do us all a favor and shut up about it.
Okay, I think this is actually making me pretty mad.
Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it, chump.
I don't want you to muck me anymore. I don't know if my confidence is real or what, but I'd like to see you stop saying stuff like that to me. And stop saying
dig
bad things
into
about
a
my friend
fucking
Jade,
Tavros.
too.
Jade is an idiot. A useless, boring nobody. What has she done for a party other than fuck up every step of the way? What does she ever do but take naps and get in trouble? She's awful. You deserve each other. Oh wait, except even she hates you. Even the boring, pointless girl hates you. Talk about a guy who can't get a break. Though I guess she's not completely useless.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, Tavros. I gave her credit for something, so I'll give you credit for something too. Your plan to control her lusus wasn't a bad idea. And using your ability to save her life, lol, was a pretty good way to test how effective your powers are across sessions. Pretty good way to practice so you know where you stand. To know where you stand. Practicing your abilities is important, so when it comes down to using them for something that really matters, you know you're ready. You know you're ready for prime time. I know this firsthand. I got lots and lots and lots of practice with your little guinea pig friend. So really, turns out she wasn't so useless after all. Far from it.
What? Are you saying you did to her?
Oh yeah, no, it's what are you saying you did to
Well,
Tavros'
what are you
rampant
saying
use
you
of
did to her?
Jesus Christ, man, stop using fucking commas so much. God damn it, it's even more annoying than my fucking 8 thing. Anyway, not really the point. The point is, I'm trying to pay you a compliment. At this point, you're so sad and disgusting, you should treat anything nice anyone has to say about you like a chest full of shimmering boombucks.
Okay, God. What?
Like I said, your plan was solid. Controlling her guardian to go after Jack was a fine idea. Sure would stir some shit up. Better than being an insignificant stuttering piece of trash all the time, I say. And you were definitely onto something about doing it irregardless, lol, of her wishes. This is for her own good. That's what winners do. They do what's right for someone they care about, even if the other person does nothing but bitch and moan and act ungrateful about it. Better you learned late than never. In fact, I would go as far as saying that if you went ahead with her plan against her wishes, it might just earn you a smidgen of respect from me. We'll see. There's really just one catch.
Oh, what's that?
The catch is it's not gonna work.
What isn't?
Are you even listening to me? Man, clear the Rufio wax out of your ears. You couldn't sick the Guardian on Noir even if you were inclined. Not even if I were to make you inclined.
Why?
Because you're dealing with a pro here. I already thought of that. I thought of everything. I should type in this shit from her fucking Nick Cage lair. Also, is it just me or has her blue gotten weirdly brighter? Like
Yeah, it's gone brighter.
Gaudy bright.
It's brighter. It's definitely brighter. Also, did you see her the poster Where she's, like, scribbled herself in next to Nick Cage.
Yeah,
City
yeah,
of
where
Angels.
she's, yeah. The Guardian's not going to attack the agents who engineered him in the first place. Or who I should say were encouraged, lol, to engineer him. What the fuck? I was striking a mutually beneficial agreement. This is often the most effective way to manipulate others. I just sort of gave them an idea, nudged them along in the direction of seizing more power, which they wanted to do anyway. Remember, I already have a lot of experience getting these simple-minded agents to march to my drumbeat. I was exiling them left and right in our session. I'm an expert at this by now.
Why would you do that?
Tavros, at this point it should be obvious. I'm the unseen hand behind every major event in their session, and to some extent their whole lives. At least those events not happening by the volition of their own natural incompetence. Don't you think this is how it should be? Shouldn't the greatest player leave her fingerprints on every step of the rise to power of her ultimate nemesis?
Well, no, that's... I don't even know how to say it. All the ways I think that's crazy.
What the fuck is... But you must agree, because you were copycatting my idea.
No, I wasn't.
You were brazenly inserting yourself into Jade's history. The self-insertion plan was my idea, and it's revolting and cowardly for you to deny it.
That was for a good thing, though. Unlike you, cringe lord.
Sure, whatever you say. It's incredibly sad how outclassed you are. It's actually depressing that you thought you could beat me at my own game. And then most sickeningly of all, you don't own up to it. I have every angle covered already. The human session is on full circuit lockdown. Any effort you make to disrupt my plans will be laughable, just like everything you've ever done in your life. The only thing left to do now is prepare to kill Jack myself, and save everyone's ungrateful asses. It's a shame you're not strong enough to take him on with me. Too bad. You spent so long sleeping instead of turbo leveling like me. We might have made a pretty awesome team. Oh well.
Okay then. All of your usual insulting things aside, my take on this is that you created our impossibly hard bad guy who wants to kill us, and by association, I guess that makes you the bad guy too, instead of a good guy who's just mean.
Nice deduction. Wrong, excruciatingly linear, and laced with the sort of absolutes morons like to throw around, but nice.
In that case, even though I'm terrified of you, and not as strong or real confident, only mostly fake confident,
Yes?
I think I'm gonna have to stop you.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Pretty weak slime threat there, but it's a start. Tell you what, if you can find me in this lab, you can have at me. I'll even give you a free shot, no funny business or anything.
Okay then, here I come.
I'll be waiting. Oh, fuck's sake!
Ah,
We just had a cool moment, and he falls down the fucking stairs! What the... I see you in the back there.
are you saying that Vriska was
Huss
controlling
spawn.
Hussy?
Well, I guess the comic has answered your question. Oh, yes. The fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? And so came to an end the most heroic thing that ever happened in the history of metafiction. Let's move on. Well, we're back to fucking Johnny Boy.
Johnny Boy.
Johnny Boy. And this will be, I think...
Johnny Boy.
Johnny Boy. I think this will be the end of this episode of Reading Homestuck. George, your thoughts?
Okay, that happened.
It did indeed.
I feel like Vriska's lying.
What, about manipulating everything from behind the scenes?
Yeah. Kinda.
Oh,
although...
what makes you think that, though?
Although... she's
honestly,
got control of Hussey. Per se.
I don't know if it's necessarily that she has control of Hussey. I think it's more... Hang on, I'm thinking back... Oh shit, I think I've just connected some dots here, George.
Okay.
You know that book that fucking... not Jack. Fucking... Diamond's Droog nicked from... Or this session's equivalent of Diamond's Droog stole from Dave, that Dave had in turn stolen from, or copied and stolen from Rose.
Yeah.
The one with meow on it that it showed in that one panel. Pardon me, that it showed in that one panel. It made me think about something. The assortment of fucking the way Vriska phrased it, it sounds like she was implying that those guys made Beck. The way she was talking, it sounded like that was the implication. And then I thought about... It was all... Pseudo-biology stuff has been kind of a running theme so far. And I thought about the shit on fucking... Around Rose's walls. The meow stuff. And then I also looked back at the voices and reminders sheet where I've put all of the... Funnily enough, I put all of the chum handle stuff for all of the characters, so Arthur wouldn't forget it. But in Arthur's absence, and given this extra context, I had a look at it and I realised all of the initials of the chum handles are G, T, C, and A, as in the stuff for genetics, as in like DNA.
Oh.
I think Vriska engineered the stealing of I think it's possible that the horror terrors gave Rose visions of the genetics for Beck, which she then wrote down in a book, which were then stolen by Dave, which were then stolen by Diamond's Droog, which were then used to make Beck, and now we're here.
Oh, damn.
So if I'm right about that, and I might be getting a fucking conspiracy board out here. I'm kind of used to that at this point after the Sonic Destruction video. But if I'm right, then Vriska was telling the absolute truth there. Because it was pretty clear that she was controlling one of the members of Midnight Crew equivalents there. Fucking Club's Deuce had the fucking Scorpio symbol on him. So he was under her control. Fuck. It's a conspiracy! Damn. Anyway.
It's a conspiracy!
Yes. Well. Yes, we'll just round out the episode. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you very much like this video and want to see more stuff like it, hit that subscribe button. We upload Reading Homestuck every Monday or Tuesday, depending on your time zone, and we upload other things on Thursdays and Fridays, again, depending on your time zone. Before I get into all of the stuff or you know, the links, I'd like to plug something that isn't even actually related to the channel. So, there's this channel I watch called, if you like anime and D&D content, may I recommend you a channel. They're called D&D House. They run this series called My Hero Academia D&D. I don't know if I've mentioned this to George before.
Nope. Not to me.
Fair. But, I'm
Especially
a big
since
fan.
I don't watch My Hero, so it essentially wouldn't bring it up to me.
That's fair. Didn't know whether you did or didn't. But either way, they're pretty fun, pretty good. And they're about the same size a channel as us at the moment, actually, funnily enough. And also, funnily enough, they started doing their stuff the same week we did. Our feet are intertwined. But, I may be appearing, somewhat, on their latest stream, which should be going up, which should be starting about an hour and a half after this video is first released. So
Wait,
if you
what?
Yeah, seriously, the coincidences are fucking insane. Like, they also upload videos, they also upload their VODs in two halves. One half on Thursdays or Fridays, depending on time zone, and the other half on Saturdays or Sundays, the days we usually record this series. Our fates are intertwined! Anyway, but yes, me and a couple of others have a little plan to, help out this session. And by help out, I mean cause chaos. So, if you watch this video early after its release, why don't you pop over there? I'll leave a link in the description. Maybe tell them Shadeboy sent you. Maybe don't tell them Shadeboy sent you. Maybe leave it as a little surprise. But genuinely, full recommendation. Even if you watch this video later, I'll also leave a link to their YouTube channel in the description so you can binge watch the entire series if you prefer. If you like D&D content and My Hero Academia. Anyway, our links. Follow me on Twitter, where you can see me post things, stuff, generally, you know. It's gonna feel weird skipping this, but it's gonna feel weird skipping that. But follow George on Twitter and on Twitch and Instagram.
Yeah. I don't stream
Do you
on
want to promote
Twitch
yourself?
At the moment, though,
Yeah, I was about to say. Do you want to promote yourself? He's still
I
working.
don't stream on Twitch at the moment though because I need a new computer.
He need new pewter.
I need new pewter. Instagram, I upload on there my photos occasionally when I get round to it and creativity hits me. And Twitter's always there if you want to see my rock brain IQ takes or opinions or screams into the void.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh shit, hang on. Has our episode gone on this long? We're nearly at an hour and a half. Fuck.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised
Shit.
when you said we would go on longer.
I didn't realise the Vriska would keep rambling for multiple pages. I thought that was going to be the last page, but we just kept going at that point. Fuck it. Okay, longest episode of reading Homestuck. We didn't have any time.
That wasn't a multi-parter.
That wasn't a multi-parter. Anyway, we will see you in the next video. Later.
Later.